Hello, I'm here again with a speed paint. I hope you enjoy and have fun. So today I have decided to speed paint my new OC, which is just one for fun, which I thought was funny. I had some earlier concepts of him, but I never really drew him how I draw him now, which is this little vampire boy here. Um, it's like there are two characters, but this one is one of them, which is the concept of vampire, which is like dark and death and stuff, but cute because why not? Contrast is what defines the world. I don't know. Um, and so I drew him like with stuff what you would like some edgy, I don't know, vampire drawing, and made it pink because why not? So yeah, and for the line art, I used like a sketchier version, but I had like a thinner one for this one, I think. And yeah, I added some cute stuff, like for example, a heart earring, and yeah, and then I went straight to a color scheme, which I had some problems with because I'm not good with it, but let's ignore that. So we went to the color scheme, and with a clipping layer, we went with pinks. And for the eyes, also, like it's a lot of cutesy colors, pastel, like yeah. I gave for the art for the thing for the coloring process, I also went with a more softer approach with like I used a lot of airbrush, which I normally don't use, but I thought it would be fitting for the characters, so I used it, and then I erased it completely, and then I used it again with a smearing tool, but this time not. Yeah, and yeah, I made his hair blonde because normally it's like black, but I thought it would be cute to make him a little different. Yeah, so I made his hair blonde, and I also added like more detail into the hair by making it softer with this somewhat pinkish hair and shading. Yeah, I really like how it turned out because it's like not my comfort zone at all with airbrush and stuff. And hair at that also because I'm not really that comfortable drawing hair. But this one is like, I really like how it turned out. And then I erased the parts which were crossing over to the skin part. And I did some more stuff with the clothing and the chain, which I changed the color also because it didn't fit the concept of this reddish pinkish thing to have a cold gray with it. Yeah. And then I went to the shading, to the overall shading. Yeah. And it was more of a block shading than the thing that I did with the airbrush because it's easier for me and also it had more of a like composition on it. Yeah. I added for the hair and for the clothing, and I wanted to make the eyes a little more popping, and also I added highlights, which is quite unusual for me, but I think, yeah, and I did more coloring layers, and then I did something which I don't usually do, which is like um, make colored line art, and I changed for some parts the line art to darker. Yeah. And Yes, it's like for me, really like this one because it was like it looks good and it has like out of comfort zone. Although I didn't went to the way of drawing it a background because I thought it was too much out of my comfort zone. But yeah, I did thicker line art on the outside because I saw it on some other artist and I decided that it looks good, so I did it. Yeah, and then I wanted the background to look more interesting, so I experimented with stuff and looked if it looks good. And then I went to the good old um, cross, which I then multiplied a lot and put into position for it to look good with the concept. And this is my vampire boy, my strawberry vampire, how I like to call him, because I'm shit at naming and I don't really have a name for him. But anyways, um, so that's it. It was a pleasure as always to be showing you my art. And I hope we see each other next time. Bye.